Here's a question for you. What's the one vehicle most people love to hate? The minivan. For decades, it's been the symbol of soccer practices, grocery runs, and suburban mom cars. But what if I told you the minivan isn't dead, it's evolving? And what if I said Toyota just built one so stylish, so comfortable, and so ridiculously practical, it might make you rethink every SUV on your short list? This is the 2026 Toyota Sienna. And trust me, it's not what you think it is. Let's be honest, minivans have always been the butt of the joke. People say they're boring, they scream parent duty, and they've been overshadowed by the SUV craze for years. But here's the twist. Toyota leaned into the challenge and flipped the script. Instead of trying to disguise the Sienna as an SUV, they doubled down on making it the ultimate family machine. And it works. Because when you take a step back, SUVs can't compete with the sheer space, practicality, and comfort that a minivan delivers. The difference now. The 2026 Sienna doesn't look like a beige box. It looks like a statement. One look at this van and you know Toyota didn't come to play. The front fascia is aggressive, almost SUV-like, with a bold grille flanked by sharp LED headlights that slice into the body. The stance is wider, the lines are sharper, and depending on the trim you pick, it can look either sleek and family-friendly or downright sporty. Take the XSE trim black accents, 20-inch wheels, and a sport-tuned suspension. From the outside, you'd be forgiven for mistaking it for a crossover. But when the sliding doors open, you're reminded why minivans still rule the world of practicality. Now, you might be thinking, okay, it looks good, but how does it drive? Here's where the Sienna really flexes. Every single version comes with Toyota's proven hybrid setup, a 2.5-liter four-cylinder paired with electric motors, pumping out 245 horsepower. That's not sports car territory, but it's plenty for confident merging and highway cruising. More importantly, it's efficient. You're looking at 36 miles per gallon, combined, a number most three-row SUVs can only dream of. And yes, you can get it in both front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, which means it's just as capable in snow or rain as your favorite crossover. Fewer fuel stops, smoother acceleration, and quiet hybrid cruising. It's the kind of setup that makes every trip feel effortless. Here's the part that surprised me. The Sienna is actually fun to drive. No, it's not a GR Supra, but Toyota gave it a chassis that feels composed and confident. The hybrid system makes acceleration smooth and immediate, while regenerative braking gives you controlled, seamless stops. In the XSE, the sport-tuned suspension tightens things up, giving you sharper handling than you'd ever expect from a minivan. We're talking a 0 to 60 time of around 7.5 seconds, quick enough to pass slower traffic with ease. For a family hauler that seats 7 or 8, that's impressive. Now let's open the doors, because this is where the Sienna truly shines. Toyota designed this cabin with families in mind, and it shows in every detail. Start with the second-row captain's chairs. They don't just recline, they slide a full 25 inches. That means your passengers can stretch out like they're in business class. Add available ottoman footrests, and suddenly, road trips feel like flights in first class. The interior is loaded with smart storage and overhead shelf for small items, a massive bridge-style center console connecting the driver and passenger seats, and yes, 18 cup holders. Enough for the whole family. The dog still room for your iced coffee. Technology is another area where the Sienna flexes hard. Even the base trims come with Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, and Amazon Alexa built-in. Move up the ladder, and you unlock a 12.3-inch infotainment screen, wireless charging, a head-up display, and an optional 12-speaker JBL premium sound system that turns the cabin into a rolling concert. Families will love the available rear seat entertainment package. Dual screens, HDMI inputs, streaming options perfect for keeping kids occupied on long drives. Pair that with available Wi-Fi connectivity, and suddenly, the minivan becomes the ultimate mobile living room. Toyota also packs the 2026 Sienna with its Toyota Safety Sense 3.0 suite. That means adaptive cruise control, lane departure alert, lane tracing assist, and automatic emergency braking all come standard. Higher trims even add features like a 360-degree camera system, blind spot monitoring, and semi-autonomous highway driving. Here's what's cool. These aren't clunky, intrusive systems. They're smooth, subtle, and designed to support the driver, not annoy them with beeps and buzzes. It's like having a co-pilot that has your back, especially on those long family road trips. Of course, no minivan earns its badge without cargo space. The third row folds flat into the floor, unlocking a wide open space for gear, groceries, or camping equipment. The second row seats don't come out entirely, but they slide forward, giving you up to 101 cubic feet of cargo space. That's the kind of volume SUVs struggle to match. Need to haul bikes, sports equipment, or luggage for the whole family? The Sienna swallows it up and still has room for snacks. Let's talk money. The 2026 Toyota Sienna starts around $45,000, and for what you get, that's a bargain. Think about it. A luxury SUV with this level of comfort, space, and tech can easily cost $80,000 or more. Trims range from practical and family-focused, to the stylish XSE, to more premium-oriented versions with leather seating, panoramic sunroofs, and executive-style second rows. No matter which you choose, Toyota made sure the Sienna feels like money well spent. Asterisk when we talk about competition. The Honda Odyssey is the first name that comes up. It's the longtime minivan favorite, beloved by families for its bulletproof reliability and clever cabin tricks like the built-in vacuum cleaner and the magic slide seats. But here's the thing, the Odyssey has stuck to a more traditional playbook. It still runs a V6 engine, which feels strong, but it can't match the fuel-sipping hybrid setup of the Sienna. And while Honda's interior is spacious and functional, Toyota's approach feels more modern, more premium, and more in tune with today's tech-savvy families. If the Odyssey is the dependable family friend, the Sienna is the stylish newcomer who also knows how to save you money at the gas pump. Then, there's the Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid, the only other hybrid minivan in the game. On paper, it's impressive you can plug it in and run purely on electric power for short commutes, something the Sienna can't do. But here's where it gets tricky. Chrysler's long-term reliability hasn't always kept pace with Toyota's rock-solid track record. Owners love the Pacifica's smooth ride and available luxury touches. But when it comes to peace of mind over 10 or 15 years of ownership, the Sienna tends to inspire more confidence. Think of the Pacifica as the innovative risk-taker, while the Sienna is the refined, reliable solution that still delivers excellent efficiency without the extra complexity. Asterisk, of course. You can't ignore the fact that many buyers cross-shop minivans with large SUVs like the Kia Telluride or Hyundai Palisade. These SUVs are stylish. They carry 3 rows of passengers, and they've been praised for offering luxury features at non-luxury prices. But SUVs come with compromises: tighter third rows, less cargo flexibility, and fuel economy that rarely breaks into the 20s. By comparison, the Sienna offers sliding doors that make school drop-offs a breeze, an interior that actually feels more spacious, and efficiency numbers that make SUVs look thirsty. Simply put, if practicality and long-haul comfort are your priorities, the Sienna plays in a league of its own. And then there's the wild card: families who might be looking at electrified SUVs like the Tesla Model Y or even Toyota's own BZ4X. These EVs promise modern styling and zero-emission driving, but range anxiety, charging infrastructure, and high starting prices are still very real concerns. The Sienna Hybrid strikes a sweet middle ground, giving you excellent mileage and lower emissions, without the headaches that sometimes come with going fully electric. It's a bridge between the familiar and the future, and that's exactly why it stands out. Asterisk, here's the truth. The 2026 Toyota Sienna isn't trying to be something it's not. It's not pretending to be a rugged off-roader or a luxury SUV. Instead, it leans fully into what it does best: being the most comfortable, versatile, and efficient family vehicle on the market. In a world where SUVs dominate the headlines, Toyota just reminded us that the minivan still has tricks up its sleeve. And honestly, they might have just made the minivan cool again. So here's the question: are we finally ready to admit that the minivan deserves respect? Because with the 2026 Toyota Sienna, the days of calling these boring boxers are over. This isn't just a Caritza family command center, a lounge on wheels, and maybe even the smartest alternative to today's overpriced SUV.